Hello, hello. How you doing, Taurus? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Y'all doing all right? You doing okay? Happy Thursday to everybody. Happy Thursday, thankful Thursday. I love you guys. Don't forget to check out the short video. Okay? Don't forget to watch it, then like it. Okay? Watch the video, then like it. Okay? Yeah, thank you for your support. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me this week on my lives. A lot of you newies came onto the live, and I appreciate you. And I love you. Okay, we're gonna get into it. All right, let's get started. I'm not gonna hold you long, my beautiful souls. I've been doing a little crying a little bit because I just got through with Virgo's reading. And yeah, Virgo's reading had me a little teary eyed. Okay, it had me a little teary eyed. And when I do my videos, I put all my heart, soul in it. Okay, I do. But as I was shuffling your cards, one card fell out, Taurus, and the card came out as clarity. Okay, the card came out as truthful, being very truthful. I feel like you are the type of person that you're very transparent about your life. Okay, you don't mind. I feel like some of you can be. Not all of you. Some of you can be, to a certain extent, an open book. Sometimes it depends on the person. If you can really trust this person, but I also see that can't nobody pull the wolves over your eyes. Even when people think that they can pull the wool over your eyes, they can't pull the wool over your eyes. Spirit is showing me that this person, whoever this is in your life or people in your life, think that you don't see things. You said, Miss Paul's thoughts and energy. I see a lot of things. I just don't speak on it. A lot of people really take that and they think that you really don't have a clue about what surrounds you, but in fact you really are very clear about what's going on with you. It's just that sometimes every action doesn't need a reaction, and sometimes you know how to hold back and think about it, but you still moving, you still know the move, you still know the direct. It's like you're playing chess. Okay, and it's like, okay, I want them to think that I don't know. I want them to think that I don't see them. I want them to think that they don't think I don't see what they're doing. I do. I just ain't spoke on it yet, because when I speak on it, yeah, I'm going to be very, very transparent about it, and then I'm going to make my decision. So I feel as though that you have came into some clarity. You have gained clarity, the truth about something. And it's like, I also feel like you just speak the truth. Like I said before, you speak the truth. You say what it is. It's like you may not do it all the time, but you say what it is. But I feel like you're saying, I want people to think I don't see them. I want people to think that I'm not aware of what they're doing. I want people to think that I am oblivious about whatever is going on around me. I want people to think that. When the whole time, yeah, I want the people to think that they're getting away with something, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I want people to feel like they're getting away with things. You have a lot of sneaky energy around you with the Seven of Swords here, right, Taurus? Even though it came out in the reverse, you have sneaky energy around you. You have people that sneaky. You have people that do things that they think that you don't see them. You see it. You said, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. I see it very clearly of what's going on. I just ain't spoke on it yet, but when I do, I'm gonna let it have. I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna rip it like a bad habit. Okay. Yeah. Somebody thought that it was getting away with something. Somebody really thought that they were possibly pulling the eye. I told you. I told you. I told you. They don't understand that you are a high priestess. They don't understand that you are a high priestess. You're very intuitive. You're very intuitive. They think they're getting away with it, but they're not. It doesn't matter if it was a relationship. It doesn't matter if it's friends. It doesn't matter who it is. Whoever that has bad intentions, that has stole something and thought that they got away with something, it came in the reverse. They thought they got away with doing something. You didn't get away with it. It's somebody that in your energy that thought that, okay, they thought that what they done, they in the clear about it. See, they don't understand that you already knew it. Your intuition already told you. It already spoke to you. You already saw them. You already saw what they were doing. Okay? Sometimes you just sit back, Taurus, and you let it play itself out. They don't know that you're a high priestess. They don't know that you already steps ahead of them. You already intuitively already know that they lied to you, that they was cheating. You already knew they was cheating. You just waiting to let them get caught. Yeah. That's what Spirit is telling me. It's like, you know what? I feel like you said, I just let it come to the light. Come to the light, come to the light. Everything. That was on the live the other night. That song was on the live the other night. Come to the light, come to the light. Everything. You said, I just let it come to the light. And it always does. Your intuition always tell you, and you always know everything that you were thinking, every lie that somebody called themselves telling you, or thought that they were getting away with, or thought that they was, whatever, they stole, cheated, lied about, deception, whatever the situation, that you said, you know what, I'm going to just let it play itself out. I already know the answer. But I'm going to let them keep trying to hide, keep thinking that they, getting over on me, when it's all gonna come to the light, everything. Because you're very intuitive. You're a high priestess. But see, the thing is that these people don't know that you're a high priestess. They don't know that you're a gift, because you don't go around flaunting your gift. You are very mysterious. You're very sometimes you can be too calm. And it's not that you're mysterious, it's just that you're very vigilant. You're so close to a Virgo. It's just that you're very vigilant, and you have a discerning. You can feel when an energy has shifted. You can feel when a person's whole perspective of themselves have shifted and changed. It's like you think you're getting away with something, but you're not. That's why I just did a reading on you, Taurus, saying, ain't no coming back. You made up your mind. All the times that they thought they was getting away with something, with the lies and the cheating, all came to light. And you think I'm going to give you another chance. When I said I'm done, I'm done. So they ain't got away with nothing. Spirit, tell me more about this energy for Taurus. Tell me more about this energy for Taurus. I love you guys. Yeah, they think they done got over it. Yeah, they ain't got it. You're not no fool. Okay. Taurus said, okay, I'm going to let you think I am, but I'm no fool. I'm only going to allow you to do so much towards me. I'm only going to allow you to do so much towards me. I'm not a fool. Okay? I'm not a fool. Taurus said I'm not a fool. I see you. You think you playing me, but I see you. And see, what happens is that they end up leaving their own self out in the cold. You see what I'm saying? They end up playing their own self. They end up playing their own self. They end up leaving them, putting it out. Okay, they end up putting their own self out in the cold. You say, I don't got to put you out. You going to put your own self out, because I'm going to let it happen like it's supposed. So I ain't no fool. And see, you got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the upright. I'm going to let you think you getting away with it. And next thing you know, they look up and they out, you done left them. Okay? They're looking stupid. Because you ain't no fool, but they thought you was. They thought they could play in your face. They thought they could do this or do that. And they didn't know that you were very intuitive. You knew they were sleeping around. You felt them when they had sex with somebody else. You felt it. You knew they were lying. You saw it. You saw right through them. Your third eye. But you let it play out. You let it play out. They played themselves. They played themselves. See? Needy. Okay, it fell right over on the Ace of Swords. You gained clarity that somebody was very needy and very selfish. The truth came out. This person showed you exactly who they really were. Exactly who they really were. See, the thing about it, you never stop being yourself. You was always true to yourself, okay? You was transparent about who you were. Yeah, you say menopausal thoughts and energy. It's a lot of things about myself I don't like. Yes, I can be an asshole sometimes. Yes, I can be stubborn. Very, 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 very stubborn. But at the same time, I'm very aware that whoever this was or whoever they are, that they thought that they was getting away with something, that they didn't realize that I know that they were playing with me and using me, but because I cared, I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But see, I was trying to give them enough of time to stop being selfish and stop thinking about themselves, but they refused to. They just wanted to keep having their hand out. This is somebody that was not there was no reciprocity. Like, I feel like it's like this. It's like Miss Paul's thoughts of energy. When I'm in a relationship, I don't look for who doing the most. I'm not that type of person. That I did more than you did for me. No, I'm not that type of person. But I do look at, if you're a reciprocity, do you do something for me? Are you there for me? Can you help me sometime? And so those are the things that you look at, because when you go into a relationship, it's like I know what my responsibilities are when I'm in a relationship. But when you begin to, you just let it play out and you realize, wow, this person is very selfish. Yeah. You start to realize, like, wow, this person is very selfish, very needy. The more I give this person, the more this person wants. And the thing about it is that they really thought they was getting away with it. They really thought that they were playing you, when in fact, no, I was just in love with you and loving you and doing the things that you're supposed to do in a relationship. But when I realized that you were not giving me, it doesn't have to be the exact same energy of reciprocity, but when I sensed that you were not giving me back and I was giving you everything, I let it unfold like it did. You begin to see people, you begin to see this person, whoever this was. You begin to see them for who they really were. And it just started, it became a lot of heartbreak, and, the love was not there anymore. I feel as though that you started falling out of love with this person. Okay? You really started falling out of love with this person, because it's like, you sit back and you said, okay, I feel like sometimes you kind of tested this person to see if they would be in the same responsive energy as you are. Okay, and this person failed the test. They failed the test. They were in this energy of the Queen of Wands in the reverse, along with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That's selfish energy. This person was in it for their own selfish needs. This was someone that you could have dated between 1 to 5 years, but you end up leaving them out in the cold. And they thought that they really got away with it. They really thought that you did not know. You knew what they were doing. You know what they were doing. Yeah, I feel like if y'all was living together, if you was married, if you wasn't married, y'all lived up under the same roof, okay? Or y'all spent a lot of time together up under the same household. You moved out. You really did not. I feel like you really didn't want to see this person like this. It's what Spirit is showing me. It's like you really didn't want to see this person in that way. Like, nah. Now, in the beginning, before, you started, that intuitions, that right there start kicking in. Maybe a year later or something like that. But you really didn't want to see that person like that, because after all, you did see some good in this person. You did see some good in this person. You seen some good. This person has some good intentions about themselves, but also you started to see the selfishness. You started seeing the selfishness. You started to observe a lot of the selfish behaviors. That's what started, you really started tapping into and you became unhappy with this. it's like, yeah, you started getting impatient about it. It started upsetting you. It's like the more I do for you, the more you want from me. The more I do for you, you don't even appreciate what I do. You know what I'm saying? All you do is bicker, raise hell, bitch, blah, 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 all kind of stuff. It's like the more I do, the more you just don't do. Yeah, that might be what it is. That might be what it is. The more you do, the more that they didn't do. Yeah. And so you had to, you had to step back. Yeah. Yeah, you suddenly stepped out. You suddenly left. The tower came tumbling on their life. Yeah. Yeah. They're going through the tower. They're going through the tower. Because you said, I'm out. Very subtle way. And now this is the person. That's the person. You ain't no communication whatsoever. Justice. They're going through their karma. Because I feel like they're going through the karma, Taurus, is because they thought that because you love this person, that they could keep doing this to you because they knew you loved them. They knew that you cared about them. They knew you loved them. And so they took that love that you had for them and they took an advantage of it. And with their selfishness. And the thing about it, Taurus, you are the type of people that are predictable. You're pretty predictable. You like to be, you don't like to make too many changes. You're stubborn. You're move when you're ready to move. Okay, you're stubborn. You're move when you're ready to move. And for some of some of y'all stayed in a relationship a long time before you decided to move, to get up and move. So this person had ample time to reverse their selfishness, but they chose not to. Yeah. They chose not to. And so now the tower is here because when you walked out the door, their whole life went to shambles. They're struggling, they're stressed out. Maybe they're thinking about bills, thinking about this, thinking about that, doing this, They're just all over up in their head ever since you left. But you said, you know what? You played me. Yeah, they're stuck. Whoever this is stuck and stagnant. It's like, yeah, you did. You really took my love and you ran with it, is what Taurus is saying. You took my love and you ran with it. You took my kindness because I am a giving person and in that I want my mate not to want for anything, but you took and you ran all the way down the highway with it. And I didn't see it. It's for some of y'all, Taurus, you didn't see it for years later. Maybe some of you, depends on how long you was in the connection, depends on how long you was with the person, that you didn't see it for quite some time. Yeah, I feel like you saw it, but you didn't want to see it. Okay? Because you love this person. So you're like, things will get better. That, like we always say, things will get better. But you said the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's like you stopped caring. It's like, this person, they didn't care, and you started defending yourself. You started taking back. You started holding back. You started protecting yourself. You stopped giving them access. You stopped doing things for them. You stopped all of that. All of that they were getting away with. Okay, with using you for your money, kindness, this, or that. You put the stop to it. You put the brakes on it. You said no. Boom. You said a tower moment. Boom. You suddenly left this person alone. Or you suddenly walked out of this person's life. You suddenly moved out of this person's place. Okay, maybe you will live with this person. Or however it goes, you suddenly moved. You left. Okay, you left them out in the cold. So if you were dealing with a Taurus crosswatchers and you thought that you got away with something and you thought that you were getting over on Taurus, or you was taking Taurus kindness for weakness, because you knew that if you cried, or if it's anything that you needed, that Taurus would do it for you, that Taurus would be there for you, through your lies, through your manipulation, through your deception, and you thought you got away with it. No, Taurus saw you the whole time. Taurus saw you the whole time. I promise you. I promise you. Taurus saw you the whole time. Taurus just didn't speak on it. Taurus wanted to not believe that you were selfish, because Taurus saw some good in you. And so Taurus didn't speak on it until it got carried away, until it started to make Taurus look like a fool, and Taurus began to get angry and started to blow up. And then when Taurus started to blow up, Taurus was the baddest person on the universe. So it took them reaching their point of aggravation and looking like a fool, that it finally all came to light. Come to the light, everything. Yeah. Yeah. Taurus did what Taurus did for you, crosswatchers, because Taurus loved you. Taurus did it because that's what Taurus do in relationships. Okay, Taurus look out for their mate. Okay, but Taurus realized that the more that Taurus done for you, the more that you wanted from Taurus, and there was not enough of reciprocity for you to make Taurus feel like you matter. Okay, you might have did little things for Taurus. Okay, but you was not giving like Taurus was giving. Okay, Taurus was giving, but you wasn't giving like you supposed to. Now, there isn't a balance of, we got to give each other the same amount of giving. No, that ain't what Taurus saying. They don't look at you, because you might have one person making more bread than the other person. They're not they're looking at the thought, how you think about them. Out of the spare moment, do you think about Taurus? Do you get Taurus things? Do you appreciate Taurus? Do you show Taurus appreciation? Did you ever do those things? Does it just have to be on a holiday, a weekend, or do you just up and just show your appreciation for Taurus? And when it comes down to it, Taurus, loved you. But you did not value Taurus. You did not appreciate Taurus. Some of you crosswatchers just use Taurus for your own selfish needs. And the thing about it is that Taurus saw you the whole time. They did. They did. I'm positive thoughts and energy. Sometimes it takes a person a little longer to see a person's true color. And sometimes I feel like, Taurus, you're not a big judgmental person. You give a person the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like your intentions are always good, because you're always trying your best to be the best person in your relationship, even though sometimes you can be very complicated to be with, and you can be very bullheaded, and very stubborn, and ain't gonna move till you want to move. But at the same time, if you with somebody, you love somebody, you're gonna show them the love, and you're gonna take care of them. You're gonna make sure they're all right. But if you're not getting that same reciprocity, that's when the light bulb starts to come on. Okay, some of you, this light bulb your light came on, your intuition kicked in. Like, it's almost like you woke up one day like, okay. It's like you woke up one day and said, okay, I see what this is about. I see what this is about. And I feel like I feel like this, Taurus. I feel like you're the type of person, if this person, you're not dealing, you're no longer with this person. I see you no longer with this person, but I feel as though if this person really, really needed you, you will actually help them again. But I don't feel like you will ever be with them again, because it's no reciprocity there. This person does not just do things fluidly for you that you shouldn't even have to ask for. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like because it's in your nature, if they was to ask you and they really needed you, you would be there for them. You would help them in some kind of way, maybe not all the way, but you would try. But you're done. Once you walked out that door and you left it alone, because you're very stubborn. It takes you a minute to move and leave. But once you leave, it's like, I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard, cross watching, for Taurus to just come back. That's the only thing about it. When they get up and move and leave, they're going to get comfortable where they're at, where they're headed. They're going to get comfortable to where they're headed, and it's going to be hard to pull them back to you, because they're predictable. They don't like change. Taurus don't like change. Okay, so they're going to be in that energy of where they're headed. That's where they're going to be for a while. You're not going to see Taurus jumping around all over the world. Okay, whether it's a house, a job, or whatever, where they're at, that's where they want to stick at. And if it doesn't work, when they leave and get to the next destination, that's where they're going to be at. So it's going to be hard for them to come back to you. You see what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't take an advantage or thinking that you're getting away with something, when Taurus already saw you a long time ago. They was just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt to see how selfish you were. And whoever you are, you showed them exactly who you were. And that's why ain't no coming back. I'm Taurus Energy. I love you guys. Until next time.